What if I told you that 200 years from now, Earth might not be our only home? That by the year 2200, humans could be walking under a crimson sky calling Mars home. What would that look like? And more importantly, what would it take to survive? Text on screen. What if humans lived on Mars in 2200? For over a century, Mars has been the most studied planet in our solar system after Earth. It's close, it's rocky, it has water frozen but there, and most importantly, it has potential. By 2200, climate change, overpopulation, and technological breakthroughs may push us to expand humanity beyond Earth. And if we do, Mars is the best candidate. But don't let the romance of a red desert fool you. Living on Mars won't be like moving to a new country. It'll be like moving to a new planet, that's trying to kill you every second. So let's imagine, it's the year 2200. Humans have established permanent Martian colonies, likely in underground cities built within lava tubes, natural caverns formed by ancient volcanic activity. Why underground? Because the Martian surface is bombarded with radiation. Its thin atmosphere just 1% the density of Earth's offers. No real protection. There's no breathable air, and temperatures plunge to minus 80 degrees Fahrenheit at night. Life here runs on a tight loop of recycling. Water is reused, air is manufactured, and food is grown in artificial biodomes, lit by simulated sunlight. Every gram of oxygen is accounted for. Every calorie must be produced. By us. Now, here's where it gets weird. Our bodies aren't built for Mars. Mars' gravity is only 38% of Earth's. After a few years, a child born here might grow taller, but with weaker muscles and brittle bones. Without constant resistance training, colonists could experience severe muscle atrophy and cardiovascular issues. Their hearts would literally shrink, and if they ever returned to Earth, gravity could feel like a crushing weight. Even reproduction may be complicated. We don't yet know how microgravity affects pregnancy, fetal development, or long-term genetic health. In other words, Mars could make us a different species. A Martian society wouldn't just be physically different, it would think differently. Martian time, for example, is strange. A day on Mars is 24 hours and 37 minutes. A year, 687 Earth days. Martians might live in sols instead of days, redefining time itself. Then there's the social structure. Colonists would rely heavily on cooperation, engineering, and automation. AI would run life support, hydroponic farms, and possibly entire settlements. Democracy, maybe. But in a world where a mistake can kill hundreds, would safety override freedom? Would Mars become a technocratic utopia, or a high-tech prison in the void? Could we ever make Mars feel like Earth? Some scientists propose terraforming, slowly warming the planet to thicken its atmosphere and melt polar ice, releasing CO and creating a greenhouse effect. Elon Musk once even suggested nuking the poles. But here's the reality. Even with nuclear bombs, massive solar mirrors, or bioengineered algae, terraforming Mars would take centuries. And if we can even generate a magnetic field to shield it from the solar wind, something Earth has thanks to its molten iron core. Mars lost that billions of years ago. In other words, if we live on Mars in 2200, we won't be terraforming it. We'll be terraforming ourselves. Mars is beautiful and deadly. A simple tear in your suit game over solar flare instant radiation sickness. One power outage in your oxygen generator and you have minutes to live. Even psychology becomes a threat. Isolation, lack of sunlight, and confined spaces could trigger depression, aggression, or worse. Martian life will require more than technology. It will demand resilience, discipline, and trust. So, what if humans lived on Mars in 2200? We'd be stronger in mind, if not in body, smarter by necessity, perhaps, more united. We would no longer be just Earthlings, we'd be interplanetary, a species defined not by where we were born, but by how far we dared to go. And maybe that's the true promise of Mars. Not just a new home, but a new version of us. If you found this future as mind-bending as we did, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into science, space, and what lies beyond. And remember, the future isn't written, it's built.